Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the wonderful world of kombucha. Fermenting your own kombucha at home can be incredibly rewarding, but there are a few things that can go wrong. Don't worry though, we've got you covered with tips on how to avoid these common pitfalls. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the basics. Kombucha is a fermented tea made with a SCOBY. That stands for a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. When done right, it's delicious and packed with probiotics. But here are 10 things that can go wrong during fermentation and how to prevent them. 1. Contamination. This is the most common issue. If harmful bacteria or mold get into your kombucha, it can ruin the entire batch. To avoid this, always sanitize your equipment thoroughly before starting. Use glass containers and clean them with hot water and vinegar. 2. Mold growth. Mold can appear as fuzzy spots in various colors on the surface of your SCOBY. If you see mold, discard the entire batch immediately. To prevent mold, ensure your brewing area is clean and dry, and cover your jar with a tightly woven cloth or coffee filter secured with a rubber band. 3. Wrong temperature. Kombucha ferments best between 68-78 degrees 20-25 degrees C. If it's too cold, fermentation slows down or stops. If it's too hot, it can kill the SCOBY. Use a thermometer to monitor the temperature, and keep your brew in a warm, stable environment. 4. Too much or too little sugar. The sugar feeds the SCOBY and is essential for fermentation. Using too much or too little sugar can affect the taste and health of your kombucha. Stick to the recommended ratio of 1 cup of sugar per gallon of tea. 5. Using flavored teas or herbal teas. Some teas contain oils or other compounds that can harm the SCOBY. Stick to plain black, green, or white teas for the primary fermentation. You can add flavors during the second fermentation. 6. Improper pH levels. The pH level of your kombucha should be between 2.5 and 3.5. If it's too high, your brew is susceptible to mold and other contaminants. Use a pH strip or meter to check levels. If it's too high, add a little vinegar or more starter tea. 7. Not enough starter tea. Starter tea kickstarts the fermentation process. If you don't use enough, your brew can become unbalanced. Always add at least 1 cup of starter tea from a previous batch or store-bought kombucha to each new batch. 8. Not enough patience. Kombucha takes time to ferment, usually about 7-14 days for the first fermentation. Rushing the process can lead to weak, unflavored tea. Be patient and let the SCOBY do its job. 9. Wrong type of water. Tap water can contain chlorine and other chemicals that harm the SCOBY. Use filtered or spring water to brew your tea for the best results. In neglecting the SCOBY hotel, if you brew frequently, you'll end up with multiple SCOBYs. Keep a SCOBY hotel, a jar where you store extra SCOBYs and a bit of tea. This ensures you have backups if anything goes wrong with your main batch. If you are not sure yet what is a SCOBY, where the SCOBY comes from, why is it so important for the kombucha, how to look after it to keep it healthy, then make sure you watch the video here at the end of this video, where we explain all of these questions and much more. You will be surprised of how many things you didn't know about the SCOBY. And there you have it, 10 things that can go wrong when fermenting kombucha and how to avoid them, as we discussed on this video. Remember, cleanliness, proper temperature, and patience are key. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more home brewing tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and happy brewing.